Hello, and welcome. I am Edwin, the digital avatar for Paraban's Electronic Evidence Examiner platform. In this video we will showcase a new tool called Remote Imager. Remote Imager allows for the creation of raw image files from data storages and hard drives from remote machines and cloud environments. In this video you will learn how to prepare a machine for the imaging process, how to establish a connection between the Remote Imager agent and Electronic Evidence Examiner, and how to create the remote image. We begin with the E3 interface. On the Tools tab, click Remote Imager. On the E3 Remote Imager Wizard welcome page, read the general information on the data imaging process and click Next. To create a successful connection between the Imager agent and E3, you must open a port on the computer where Electronic Evidence Examiner is running. This process might differ if E3 is running in a cloud environment. It is recommended to open the default Remote Imager port, which is 11788. If you change from the default port you will need to enter the new port number in the port field, on the Preparation page. To open a port on Windows 10, search for Windows Defender Firewall with Advanced Security. In the Open window, click the Inbound Rules section, then right-click, and select New Rule. In the Rule Wizard, move between the pages, and define the rule parameters. On the Rule Type page, select Port. On the Protocol and Ports page select TCP, and enter a port number. On the Action page, select Allow the connection. On the Profile page, select when the rule should apply, or leave the options unchanged. On the Name page, enter a name for the new rule and click Finish. The rule will immediately appear on the Inbound Rules list. Next, you will launch the Remote Imager agent on the target machine. To do this, first access the target machine. Download the Remote Imager agent from Paraban's website, or copy the application to the target machine. Run the agent as administrator and the Remote Imager agent window opens. Next, return to the E3 Remote Imager Wizard and move to the Connection page in the wizard. Before performing additional steps, pay close attention to the indication under the Authorization Code field. If it is green, Electronic Evidence Examiner is ready to establish the connection with the agent. The IP addresses of the Electronic Evidence Examiner machine are displayed in the corresponding fields. Copy the external IP address of this machine and the target machines on the different networks. Otherwise, copy any internal IP address. Return to the target machine, paste the IP address in the IP address field of the Remote Imager agent and click Connect. This begins the connecting process. Once the connection is established, and the corresponding message is displayed, click Copy in the Remote Imager agent window to copy the authorization code. Return to Electronic Evidence Examiner and paste the authorization code into the Authorization Code field and click Next. The data imaging page opens. All available logical disks on the target machine are displayed. Click Create Image to start the imaging process. Then select the location to store your image and enter a name. Pay attention that the disk image size is equal or smaller than the data storage available. The imaging process begins, and the progress can be seen in the Status column of the wizard, or in the Data Imaging category of the Tasks pane. When the imaging process is complete, click Open in E3 to open the image as File System Evidence for Analysis. If required, you can enter a new evidence name and select the file system settings, if any. You can also begin the imaging process of another logical drive on the target machine while working with the first remotely acquired image. After all the images have been created, close the agent on the target machine, and close the port on the machine running Electronic Evidence Examiner.